All right, so we're going to begin with this video first. And then when she's done, we're going to dive deeper into it.
Attraction is all about energy. And here's how you can create your own energy. Anticipation is the key. So imagine this. When you anticipate things, you create strategies and you create actions, and the universe align, and so you can get those goals. And like, let's see, like a baby, a woman, a man, your dream vacations, a scholarship, the university that you want to get in. I don't know. So see those goals, feel them, see them vividly, and stop wishing, stop thinking like overthinking about them, um and do it. Do those actions. Like, I don't know, I want my dream vacations, so how can I get to my goal? Okay, I have to save like this amount of money, and you do it, and you focus your mind focus on that goal, and something happens when that you don't pursue those opportunities gets you, whatever it is. But don't do it of like you are obsessed with it. Do it like in a healthy way, and you'll see your attractions, your energy will be there for you.
All right, so now let's dive deeper into it. Let's begin.
All right, so we're gonna talk about manifestation, and we're gonna be using a crackhead as an example of how manifestation works, right? Crackhead John, right? Why a crackhead? Well, because crackheads have something that causes people to manifest things instantly, and it's this one thing: anticipation. Not constipation, anticipation. Meaning, crackhead anticipate to do crack on that day, even if they wake up with little money, right? They have a belief in themselves, not because they have the faculties, but because they have an intense desire for it, right? They have an intense need for crack, which causes them to get very creative and achieve their goal of doing crack every day. To do things that are really difficult, they become very creative how they get money. Sure, they might rob a few people, but they're really creative about the money. Whether they have this anticipation is through what? Through visualizing doing crack, right? Visualization causes people to manifest whatever they're visualizing. That's how that works. And so even if he doesn't want to do drugs, the visualization will cause a desire for that drug, which will cause them to take action. So in this case, the manifestation happens because they're tenacious, they're visualizing their goal. Now the difference here is that somebody who's addicted to drugs will visualize doing drugs compulsively, meaning they cannot stop visualizing. And the qualities of their visualization is that it is vivid, it is consistent, and it is linked to a reward. And this causes them to feel a desire to act, meaning when you are in this state, there's no such thing, there's no procrastination. And I'm gonna tell you something, because there's a compulsion. It's like me making videos, right? The reason why if you know me, I make a lot of videos. The reason why I make a lot of videos is because to a certain degree, I am like a crackhead. I think about a potential video or a potential channel, and the desire is so, or like the curiosity, it's almost like gambling. Oh my God, he's a fucking gambling addict. I'm not a gambling addict. The curiosity is so curious, it's so like intense that I have to make the video just to see. It's like I wanna see what's gonna happen, right? So in this case, it happens through me visualizing and seeing a potential success. And this causes me to be positive and take action, right? So there's no procrastination when you're in this type of state of anticipation, because you're anticipating it. You're not desiring it, right? You're not desiring it. You're not wishing it, right? You're making it happen. Anything you anticipate happens. Think about it, right? What do you anticipate in the next year, right? You want to ask yourself that question because it kind of tells you, where you go, okay? Not what you desire, not what you wish happened. What are you anticipating? Because most people, when you ask them that question, it's usually just vague, because that's just normal. Life is really chaotic. So it's very hard for us to put plans on paper and to believe it's gonna happen because it's just so unpredictable. But this will tell you how strong your manifestation powers is based on what you anticipate. So it's based on two things, your manifestation powers. I may make a video about this. Your high vibrations and your anticipation, right? Like I said in my previous videos about how to manifest realities. You first raise your vibration through love and compassion and through connecting to the body, right? Because connecting to the mind, reacting to the mind, causes your vibration to lower, meaning you're not in touch with your body. So once your vibration is high, then you can start visualizing your goal. And you gotta understand, the visualizing should feel like anticipating. You're anticipating. It's like when people have kids, right? It's like when you're anticipating a baby, right? When you start anticipating a baby, all of a sudden you start to do what? Prepare for it. First way that you prepare for it is emotionally, right? You start to develop an emotional connection to the thing, right? You start to imagine it. You start to feel love for it, right? The anticipation is mixed with love, right? Which is back to this, right? You sort of have that like loving expectation, not crackhead expectation, right? Because when a cracky is waiting for crack, what happens is that his dopamine system becomes so hijacked by the desire for drugs that they don't want to do anything else but wait for the drug, right? A crackhead could be around a beautiful fucking sunset and this beauty does not enter his mind because he is so preoccupied with this. This takes up so much of his desire, of his brain, that he can't do anything else, right? So it's hijacking, meaning that it becomes an addiction when you stop enjoying other things because of this thing, right? That's what addictions do. But when you desire something and it's actually healthy for you, your desires won't stop you desiring from having other things, if that makes any sense. Anyways, so yeah, so the way that we do this is that similar to a crackhead, you visualize, right? You visualize yourself achieving that goal. And you do it in a vivid way, consistently. And when you do this, just like a crackhead, at a lower level though, because nothing's higher, more intense than a crackhead. By the way, I don't hate crackheads. Sorry for anyone who's a crackhead, seriously, my compassion for you. But similar to this, when a crackhead feels the desire, he takes action. And it doesn't matter how much money he has, he will find a way. He will get his crack. And similar to you, when you're doing this anticipation, it will happen. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. And it's gonna feel inevitable. You're like, it's gonna happen. If you fail, it's not that the failure makes you feel down, but that you realize the failure is what's gonna guide you towards the right direction. When you anticipate things, when things don't happen, you don't feel down. Just like a crackhead, when he doesn't get his crack from one dealer, I don't give a fuck. There could be a blizzard. That crackhead will go through a blizzard, 30 miles, walk, no shoes, just to get his crack. That's the type of level of tenacity that causes you to control reality. Anticipation, all right? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.
Now, if you guys enjoy this type of content, check out my course, Dark Game, or like I like to call it now, the Complete Man. It's a course that I created for guys who have no idea how to get women in their lives. As you guys can see, I have attracted a life that brings women into my life. I do a lot of social events, art events, meditation events, and I don't do that to get women, but what I notice is that it gets women into your life, right? And in this course, I teach you guys how to do this. I teach you, so that means even if you're friend zone, if you're the type of person that lacks assertiveness, if you were raised by a single mom and you didn't know how to get women, well, this is the course for you. It teaches you how to overcome approach anxiety, how to take action, because a lot of the times you watch these videos and you don't know how to take action, how to break patterns, how to build social circle, a pickup artistry course, right? Understanding your dark side, a bunch of things that helps a guy improve their dating life, right? Where we talk about how to find your purpose, female nature, the mindset game, the outer game, right? How to get her number, how to damage control, how to create competition, first date, using vulnerability, online games, social circle game, how to get threesomes. I mean, the whole shebang bang, right? And the beauty about this course is that there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you could just let me know and get a refund. There's the basic course, which is $99, and then there is the one with the bonuses, like that I just read to you. So just look through the sales letter And there's actually some free clips that you guys can watch, right? I think so, right? No, there isn't. But yeah, just look at it. Let me know if you what you guys think of it. You just give it a try. If you don't like it, I will give you your money back. I've always given people refunds. So yeah, man. Hopefully, I can see you guys inside, and let's get back to the video.